Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my December TBR for you. Alright, so my December TBR pile looks a little thin, but I have some plans to read a bunch of Christmas romances on my Kindle this month, so that's kind of why it's just, you know, tiny. So let's go ahead and dive into the physical books first before we dive into the ones that I'm reading on my Kindle. The first book that I'm planning to read in December is part of the reason why this whole TBR is so small, and that is In Other Lands, because this book is a beast. This is almost 500 pages of fantasy, so I know that's going to take a lot to get through. And I've heard a bunch of different, like, conflicting reviews for this one, so I figured it was probably time to go ahead and dive into this one. Okay, so this book follows Elliot, who is 13 years old, and he's kind of obnoxious, like a lot obnoxious. And one day his class is taking a field trip, and all of a sudden he can see this wall that nobody else can, and then he is given the opportunity to go to a school in the Borderlands, which is kind of where magic meets our reality, and it's basically a magic school where he learns, you know, to fight with weaponry, magic, all sorts of cool fun stuff. All Elliot wants to do is meet a mermaid. That's it. He just wants to meet a mermaid, because obviously why not? But also this book is about surviving 4 years at this magic school, friendship, falling in love, diplomacy, and finding your own place in the world, which honestly I'm here for it. I'm really excited about this book, and honestly this is just like the fantasy that I need for winter. So the graphic novel that I'm planning to read in December is Fence Volume 3. So this one I'm really just excited for because obviously I really like Fence, and this one is just like a continuation from Volume 2 where all of our lovely main characters are figuring out if they can, you know, make the fencing team at King's Row, and like sparks are starting to fly, and like just the artwork is incredible, and you know they're getting ready for their first championships. I love the artwork for this, and I really love the story, and I really am enjoying the fandom, because now that the first Fence novel is out, there's a lot more fandom to go around, so I'm really excited to dive into this one. So the last physical book that I have for December so far is Kingdom of the Wicked. So I'm planning to read this one around New Year's Eve-ish, or maybe a little bit before that, depending on how I do with my other books. This one follows Amelia and her twin sister Victoria, who are witches living and hiding in the human world. And when Victoria misses dinner service at the family's Italian restaurant, Amelia just goes and starts trying to find her, and finds her sister brutally murdered, demons standing over her, and Amelia starts making deals with this demon who was called Wrath, and we'll see how this one goes. I'm really excited about this one, and this book is just stunning. So look at that. It's just, I love this book so much already. So now we are on to the books that I'm planning to read on my Kindle this month. So these are all a bunch of Christmas or holiday short romance stories. So okay, where should we start? Because some of these are a little steamy. Actually, all of these are pretty steamy, I think. So the first one we're going to talk about is Filthy Scrooge. So this one follows a businessman and a party planner who just kind of hit it off, and then I think this one they go to like a cabin so she can, you know, kind of plan a party, and they get snowed in, and you know, stuff happens. Next one is going to be Holiday Sparks, also by the same author of Filthy Scrooge. So this one, the girl works retail and hates the holidays. So been there. I know how that feels. Working retail in the holiday season is no joke. And, you know, there's the cute tattooed boy next door who is really into Christmas, and he loves decorating. And somehow they are put together on a project, and, you know, sparks happen. Okay, so next up is Christmas with the Guy Next Door. So this one follows a grumpy Christmas tree farmer and the plus size or curvy girl, I think is what it's described as, girl next door, who loves Christmas, and, you know, things happen. It's kind of a meet cute at a coffee shop, and, you know, slipping in the snow outside into each other. So, I mean, why not? Okay, so the next book that I had planned for this month is Peppermint Kisses. This is the first book in the For the Omega series. This one, you should definitely check the description of this one because I know this particular trope is not for everybody. This one is a childhood friends to lovers with lots of mutual pining and getting snowed in at a cabin over Christmas together, and it's just super cute. And then the last book that I have for my short Christmas romances is To Touch the Light. So this one is actually a Hanukkah romance, which is really cool, and it's by one of my favorite authors. This one follows a grumpy resort chef who really hates the holidays because, you know, he's working all holidays. And the cute dishwasher who is going through kind of a health crisis, or, you know, he's been dealing with a health problem. He's been going blind slowly and he's just trying to deal with it by himself. And it's just kind of really cute. So this one I know is going to be really good because it's by one of my favorite authors. If you guys want any more holiday romance reading recommendations, you guys should definitely check out Talk About Swoon over on Instagram. She's been killing it with all of the holiday recommendations. I did snag a few that were on her list, so I will leave a link to her Instagram down below. She's awesome. Alright, so that is what I'm planning to read in December. If you guys have any other like Christmas reading recommendations, Christmas romance recommendations, let me know down below. Also, what are you guys planning to read this month? Let me know. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already and would like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!